All right, well, thanks to Reed and to the Mountain East Conference, and I'll tell you, I'm proud. I think every coach here, we're proud to be part of this conference, and I think this is a great conference. Also, thanks to you guys, the media, for getting this conference out there. You know, 4 years ago, going into some local high schools, there were a lot of kids that were, you know, Division II quality college football players that we were going to recruit, and you know, other than seeing the name on my shirt, didn't really know who we played. And going into the third year of the Mountain East, I found that to have changed. And that's all due, a lot of it, to the media and to you guys covering us. And I think it's also rewarding to the players themselves. I mean, the guys in this conference work every bit as hard as the Division I schools. And for them to work that hard, and you know, the media goes out there and gives them a little bit of recognition. That's having a positive effect on the student athletes, and you do that directly. And me, and I think I bet every coach up here, we appreciate that. Obviously, I'm excited about this season. We're excited down at Buchanan. Last season, I felt was a little bit of a disappointment. I felt that we underachieved as a program. And I'm not saying that I think we should have won the conference, and it really wasn't so much with wins and losses, but with production on offense and production on defense, and just advancing from year one to year two. And I think that the first year that we were there, we probably overachieved, and I think this past year we underachieved. But you know, I think that the best opportunity in when you fail or when you underachieve, I think that gives you the best opportunity that you have to learn and to grow. And I've always kind of lived by that. And that's kind of what this off season's been at West Virginia Wesleyan. We've had to look at why last year turned out the way it was, and we've made some changes, but we've grown. And I've grown as a head coach. I think I know our players have grown. We've grown as a staff. The entire program just continues to grow. So that's kind of a silver lining to underachieving last year. You know, like I said, we're growing as a team also age-wise. Last year we had 9 seniors, 9 juniors, and 102 first and second year players. You know, we had no redshirt sophomore. It was all true freshmen, redshirt freshmen, and true sophomores, 102 of them. So we're starting to get, this year we still only have 9 seniors, but I think we've got just over 30 juniors. And those juniors are the guys that we recruited in our very first class for the 2013 season. You know, we lost 9 seniors, but the big question mark for us that everybody's probably wondering is the quarterback position. Jeremy Musselman, who was our quarterback last year, who's now our receivers coach, he was a really big piece of our program. Not just not just on the offense, but to the program in general. And with him gone, we've got to try to find a replacement. Now, things didn't work out for Jeremy his senior year. I think he only started and completed 4 games, which meant that other quarterbacks on the roster were able to get experience. You know, Tyler Boland has game experience. I think he took almost 40% of the entire snaps last year for us. Ryan Deal has game experience. Ryan Gumbita, redshirted last year. I mean, that's going to be a competition. This spring, I was really hoping for one of them to emerge as a starter, and it hasn't happened yet. And they're all kind of different, and they do different things well, and so the offense is going to have to change a little bit to suit what they do well. I mean, none of them are exactly the kind of guy that Jeremy was, and they all do things that Jeremy couldn't do. So the quarterback position is going to be the biggest question mark. As you heard, we have 9 returning starters on offense and 9 returning starters on defense, and we're starting to get a little bit of experience. Our whole goal, we're not worried about, we're just worried about week 1. We're going to try to be the best West Virginia Wesleyan team that we can be, which I didn't think that we were last year. And in this conference, for us at West Virginia Wesleyan, every game is a major challenge. I mean, there are no easy games. Every game is a tough game, and I think that's a part of, you know, the coaches that we're coaching with in the conference, the administrations making a commitment to sports, and it's also due to I think the Mountain East. But with that being said, every week will be a challenge, but we are looking forward to the challenge that awaits us in Buchanan.